Welcome guys, so we're on our 16th new Capenna quick draft. I'll just get it started. Cool, right, it's getting to that stage where I've completed a few sets of rares, but I think I've only got 2 copies of Obscura Interceptor. Of course, I am rare drafting for my collection. I think this card's quite good. Flash, lifelink, and it connives, so it can be a 4/2. And it can bounce a spell back to its owner's hand. So I can make my opponent waste some mana. So, unless we see something amazing in red or green, we're probably going Obscura. So here's quite a good green card, Darling of the Masses. But I don't know if it's good enough. We've got the Obscura Charm. Obviously that goes well with our first pick. So that destroys creature or planeswalker with mana value 3 or less. Counter target instant or sorcery, or return a multicolored permanent card with mana value 3 or less from graveyard to the battlefield. So it can't bring back Obscura Interceptor, unfortunately. But so this is probably ahead. This is probably a winner in this selection, I would guess. So kind of ignore the red and green. That's a card draw card. Majestic Metamorphosis is pretty good. I find as I've been going up in rank, you see this card a lot more often. You never know, it might wheel around at pick 10, but I think I want to go for the Obscura Charm, since we started with Obscura. It's quite a flexible card. And before I get carried away, of course we've got 3 different colours here. I've got to stop and think, right, let's look at the lands first. I think it's going to be quite good if we can get 1 or 2 lands out of pack 1 that are relevant. So Riveteer's Overlook is one of the ones that's useless, because it's got Mountain and Forest. So we can skip that. Right, we have a white removal spell. Pretty good. So Knockout Blow is, you might think, oh, it's not as good as Kill Shot. The difference is this Kill Shot only kills an attacking creature. This does 4 damage to an attacker or a blocker, so you can use it on use it a bit more aggressively as well, and you can get that cost reduction against a red creature. So it's probably better than Kill Shot. In fact, it's just a bit more flexible. A little chat. I've not used this card, so 2 mana, card draw card. It's a little bit like Scry and draw 1, but you're looking at the top 2 cards and picking one of them. So it's slightly better than Scry and draw 1. Got the Dapper Shieldmate, a 4-drop the shield. Extract the Truth. I have used this a bit. It feels like a good 2-drop. It's not it doesn't affect the board, but in a way it can affect the board because you can take away your opponent's next play for the following turn, so that you can kind of stop them being mana efficient, so that can kind of disrupt their tempo. A bit of red there, a bit of green, and then there's Celestial Regulator. So I think this is what I want to pick. Ominous Parcel could be a bit of I consider this a bit of emergency mana fixing now. I have picked this quite a lot, but I think if you can get the land fixing, you don't need Ominous Parcel. So it's between Knockout Blow and Celestial Regulator. I think I always go for the creature that acts as a removal spell, typically. So I'm going to go for the Regulator here. Right. No lands. We have Graveyard Shift. We can bring back a creature from the graveyard, for example, an Obscura Interceptor. Could be quite good. Tainted Indulgence, that's a good card draw spell. Draw 2, discard 1. 2 mana instant. We have Brokers Initiate. Quite a defensive creature. We're building up quite a, I suppose, a tempo game. Well, maybe quite a defensive game. Disdainful Stroke, I think we skip. We can't really justify playing Strangle at this point. We're too committed now. It is probably the best card in the pack. And then down here we've got Spyro's Adjudicators, which I'd say is playable because it can fix the green mana it needs for itself. So it can sort of splash for these guys. It's another good creature. So I think it's between Adjudicators, Graveyard Shift, Tainted Indulgence, Brokers Initiate. My gut feeling, what the card I think I'm supposed to pick is Tainted Indulgence. And this can sort of... This is also a bit of emergency mana fixing. You need blue and black to cast it, so it's not that great as mana fixing. It's only if you're missing white, I suppose. Let me just check everything. Right. But yeah, it's quite nice that it's instant, so it opens up a few sort of lines of play. If you've got other instants to play, we have a couple of instants already. We could sort of do a few things at the end of our opponent's turn. We could be quite reactive. And I've just played a deck that used 3 Spyro's Adjudicators. I played a Bant deck that was quite effective. I think let's try something different. Let's try the Tainted Indulgence. See if that works. Okay. We have Rob the Archives, so we ignore that. We've got the 5 mana removal spell. Exiles any non-land permanent, which is quite flexible, quite good. We have Kill Shot. Bit more instant speed card draw. We've got Case the Joint. Sonic Snoop has Flash as well. So I'm thinking there's quite a few instant options here. Let's forget about Buy Your Silence. Let's do everything on my opponent's turn. But there's also black creatures here. We've got Corrupt Court Official and Revel Ruiner. So 10 cards here. So if you take away 8 cards, no, 7, maybe 7 cards. Well, I've got to pick one, haven't I? Yeah, take away 8 cards. There'll be 2 left at pick 13, right? I might get a Case the Joint. That might get passed around. Because I am thinking Corrupt Court Official. I think I want to start working on the 2-drop slot. I think the instance idea is quite nice. I think it's probably between Corrupt Court Official and Kill Shot. But I'm a fan of Corrupt Court Official, and it opens up. He can be a fodder creature if I choose any casualty cards later on. Right, what do we have here? An offer you can't refuse. I've never picked this before. I'm probably not going to start picking this now. We have the backup agent. I do see this guy a lot lately. Yeah, putting counters on creatures can be quite useful. It sort of unlocks certain cards. For example, Celestial Regulator. So definitely that's an argument for backup agent here. But we do have another flyer, a 2/2 flyer for 3 that can gain lifelink. That seems like quite a good idea. But we also have Midnight Assassin, so that's the defensive option, flying and death touch. But we also have Obscura Storefront, and I said we kind of need to fix our mana. Maestros Initiate is quite good as well, I should mention. Yeah, it's quite a nice array of options here, but I think maybe at this stage the Obscura Storefront is the best one, because we're not going to see Obscura Storefront too often. We just got to grab it when we see it. Okay, we have Refuse to Yield, Gathering Throng, quite early on. Revelation of Power, I've seen people use this. So this works with counters. Gives you flying and lifelink. Excuse me, had to blow my nose. Right, and we have the Majestic Metamorphosis as well. And Revel Ruiner. But I think this is where I should pick the Metamorphosis. I've been seeing this card so often. It seems pretty good to me. It doesn't really need much help. Revelation of Power needs counters to be really effective. We don't have any creatures with... we have Obscura Interceptor can get a counter. That is worth mentioning. Right, so we'll take the Metamorphosis. It's another instant speed spell as well, which is nice. Patch Up is, I think, not so good because because it's sorcery speed. But as we see, Buy Your Silence again. We'll look at the land here. So this is the Maestros Theater. This can get island or swamp, so it's still usable. It's potentially quite good. We have a quick draw a dagger. This would be another flash instant speed effect that could help us out. Join the Maestros, I should mention as well. So that could potentially put 8 power on the battlefield if you sacrifice a 2 power creature. I think there's nothing amazing. I think let's take a mana fixing card here. Right, we have a Vampire Scrivener. I think I tried to make this card work once. It works well with the Cutthroat Contender, I suppose. You can pump it up each turn. But a 2/2 flyer for 5 mana is a bit underwhelming. We have Brokers Initiate. It's a pretty good 0/4 wall. Cutthroat Contender is very aggressive. I don't think we're a super aggressive deck. I think we're more of a kind of a boa constrictor. We're not trying to rush down my opponent's life total. The Contender's quite good if you have Casualty 2 cards. It's quite a cheap way of getting a 2 power creature. We have Gilded Pinions as well, which can give us access to flying. I suppose technically we've already got access to flying. We've got Regulator and Majestic Metamorphosis. That seems like a more a better value version of flying. I think I'd go for the Brokers Initiate here, which is just quite a boring defensive card, because I think we might be that might be where we're going with this deck. Right, and then we have this interesting counterspell. We have a Dapper Shieldmate. Comes in with a shield counter. We kind of care about counters because we've got a Regulator. And then this card draw for 4 mana, instant speed. And Halo Scarab would be a 2-drop, which could be relevant. I think I like the having one Dapper Shieldmate. I think that could be good. Maybe even 2 Dapper Shieldmates. Now we could take the Ominous Parcel here for a bit of extra mana fixing, sort of emergency mana fixing, or we take a 2-drop Extract the Truth. I think the Extract the Truth kind of, I feel like that's the way we're going with the deck. I think that could be quite good. Another Brokers Initiate. Psionic Snoop. This might be the kind of deck that uses Psionic Snoop. It's not a great card, but... And go ahead, we'll take that counterspell. So just to recap, we got 2 land and 12 cards, so we need 11 more cards. Okay, here's a Raffine's Tower. That is actually perfect for our deck. We're taking that. Happens to be the first copy I've managed to get as well for my collection, so that's nice. Okay, so got a green removal card, we've got Tainted Indulgence, we've got another Obscura Charm. It's worth thinking about the multicolored permanents we could bring back. I think so far it's just Celestial Regulator. So this is pretty good. We've got Kill Shot as well. Maestros Initiate, Midnight Assassin, another Celestial Regulator. And another Obscura Storefront. I was saying how important these are. I mean, I'm playing Obscura. You'd think I'd take every Obscura Charm I could get hold of, but I feel like Celestial Regulator's a bit better. Yeah, let's take the Regulator here. So now we get the Observer, Graveyard Shift. Backup Agent is looking better and better. Echo Inspector's good, so that can get a token as well. Deal Gone Bad's nice removal. Gerdagoons are pretty good. I think they're for quite maybe a more aggressive deck. I think Echo Inspector's the right one to go for here, because this one can actually get a token. Right, so can't do anything with those. We've got a Backup Agent, Kill Shot, Revelation of Power, Skycry, Majestic Metamorphosis, Bypass, Witness Protection. So a lot of things we could use in our deck, even a decent 2-drop there as well. So in terms of removal cards, I'm a fan of Witness Protection. I think this is good. If I really want to test out Majestic Metamorphosis, I should grab this one. I might need a few more 2-drops, it's looking like. I've just only got 3. So I could either get Skycrier or Crooked Custodian or Backup Agent here. Okay, yeah, I've got 5 3-drops. And I suppose if we take away 8 cards, there'll be 3 to choose from. It probably won't be Cabaret Initiate, Power Sledge, and Riveteer's Charm. I expect 1 or 2 of these to disappear. We will get one of these cards on our next pick. So let's choose the best one, obviously. Hopefully we'll get maybe a 2-drop creature that wheels around, because I'm thinking I want to try this Majestic Metamorphosis, because maybe this is the best combat trick in the game. Lucky Witness, Fatal Grudge, another Dapper Shieldmate, another Majestic Metamorphosis. I mean, it might be getting to be too much of a good thing to have a 3rd one. Obscura Initiate, Cutthroat Contender. Let's go ahead and try this out properly. Let's have 3 of these. You don't need to pick anymore. We have the Revelation of Power. This is the other one I've sort of been thinking about. Works well with counters. We've got how many sources of counters? This connives, so that's 2, 3, 4. Yep. So Revelation of Power might be getting a bit better. Brokers Veteran. This goes quite well with any casualty things that we have, which I don't think we have yet. Expandable Lackey. It's good for sacrificing. Rooftop. There we go. Rooftop Nuisance is what you would use, I think, to sacrifice your Brokers Veteran. Deal Gone Bad is just a decent removal spell. We've got the emergency fixing of Ominous Parcel there. I think we just look at our mana curve and we go, yeah, we need 2 drops. I think it has to be Broker's Veteran here. Okay, there's a Deal Gone Bad. Halo Scarab's a 2-drop. This can get us. Oh yeah, this is the other one that gives Mountain and Forest, so we don't want that land. We will just. I think I'll grab Deal Gone Bad here. Get a decent bit of removal. I don't think we need the Halo Scarab. Backstreet Bruiser is another 2-drop, and we are sort of collecting counters on our creatures, so this could be quite good. And we're quite a defensively minded deck, so that could be quite good. There is another Extract the Truth. Actually, what am I talking about? There's a Skybridge Towers. I think we have to take this land. Okay, Tavern Swindler. No. So it is a 2-drop. Expendable Lackey. Another Metamorphosis. Incriminate. Okay, let's go for the 4th Metamorphosis. I don't know if we play all of these. We've got another Tainted Indulgence to draw some cards. Join the Maestros, Maestros Initiate, Midnight Assassin, Ominous Parcel. Midnight Assassin's quite a good sort of defensive card. Maybe we take another Tainted Indulgence. And it's looking like we're splashing white here. There's less need for a Midnight Assassin if we've got 4 Majestic Metamorphosis. We just need a few cheaper creatures to use with this. I'm going to take a Tainted Indulgence. Graveyard Shift, let's try it out. Interesting, so we've got Revelation of Power, Witness Protection. I'm not going to use Security Bypass. So Removal Spell or Combat Trick. I suppose we're going for an instant speed deck with some tricky stuff going on. Let's try Revelation of Power. Maybe we'll play it. Cutthroat Contender is a nice cheap creature. Disdainful Stroke. That's pack 2 we've gone through. There's an even the score. To draw some cards, okay. Grab that for the collection. I'm just going to have a little recap here. There's a few cards I don't really want to play. I don't really want to play this one. An Offer You Can't Refuse. I think we probably need these cheap creatures, so we've got targets for Majestic Metamorphosis. Disdainful Stroke gets cut. Even the score. Potentially this is a sort of a late game bomb. It just refills your hand, and you kind of, as long as you if the situation on the board is stable, you just win. So we should probably try and play that. I'm not sure about Graveyard Shift, but yeah, let's keep this. So we've got 23 cards, 4 land. This is the deck at the moment. So we're looking for improvements, and this is the mana curve. So we could have a couple more, 1 or 2 more 2-drops, especially 2-drop creatures. Right. So that's an expensive flyer. That's not happening. Nope. The Bookcase. It's a 2-drop creature. I'll just point out. If we go all the way down here, there's Obscura Storefront. So if we're not inspired by any of these creatures, Sonic, Snoop, Obscura Initiate it's a nice flyer, but I think I need the Storefront. Get up to 5 fixing lands. There's a Brokers Hideout, so this is a choice between Plains and Island, so that could be quite good. We'll see if there's anything worth picking here. Got the Buyer's Silence, the Kill Shot, Make Disappear, Obscure Initiate, Midnight Assassin. We're looking for a good 2-drop, so Make Disappear. Maybe this is the right deck for that. It doesn't work with Broker's Initiate. That's quite funny because it's got 0 power. I'm confident something usable will wheel around. I'm going to take the Broker's Hideout so I can get to sort of 6 fixing lands. Right. Carmela Glamour Thief. Got Obscura Initiate again. Security Bypass, Incriminate. So there's very, very little here to use. I think Incriminate might wheel around, and we'll take the Obscura Initiate. Right, Broker's Veteran is a 2-drop creature. That seems good to me. Oh, snooping newsies there, that's good. Right, we've got slip out the back, that's quite a good combat trick. Sewer crocodile. But yeah, snooping newsy seems good. Good 2-drop. I reckon we cut one Broker's Initiate. Right, 2-drop creature. I think that might be what we go for. 4-drop flyer. Yeah, get the 2-drop creature, please. Another 2-drop creature. I mean, we're doing pretty well here. 3rd Broker's Veteran. Let's go for it. I think Broker's Veteran's good. Do we want to go for a 5th Majestic Metamorphosis? It's getting a bit silly. 2nd, Extract the Truth. So this is what the deck looks like. Got a healthy number of 2 and 3 drops. And then we just need to kind of shape the deck in the way we want it. So maybe Psionic Snoop is a bit too weak. Okay, I think I dropped Graveyard Shift. I think I drop Extract the Truth. I think we want to get creature out on turn 2, so we've got Metamorphosis turn 3. That's what I think, and I think we'll go for Metamorphosis number 5. Bookcase. No, there's nothing amazing we want unblocked. I think we just take Obscura Initiate. Midnight Assassin. Security Bypass, why not? Probably won't play that. Take Public Enemy. And a Jackhammer. Tell you what, white is the splash color here, right? So there's no way we should have a 1 white mana creature, so we just drop that Broker's Initiate as well. Actually, we've already quite close to a deck. We've got to make 3 more cuts. I don't think there's anything here that I miss. I understand why I've dropped Extract the Truth. It's usually quite a good choice, but obviously we're trying to run... Looks like we might be trying to run 5 Majestic Metamorphosis, which is slightly insane. The card that could give us trouble on my opponent's side is Security Bypass, because we don't actually have much direct removal. This the Metamorphosis can block flyers, but that's it. We have to hope Deal Gone Bad can take out a Security Bypasser. Or Obscura Charm. That would be an argument to put Extract the Truth back in, so we can maybe get rid of security bypass from their hand before they play it. But that's a long shot. Cutthroat Contender. Is there a reason for playing this? I think you play this when you've got maybe Casualty 2 cards you want to actually play. I think maybe we play this just because we've got Majestic Metamorphosis. It's another. We just need bodies, I think. So cheap bodies like this are quite good. So we're down to, you've got 9 2-drops and 12 3-drops. So the guidelines are 2 1-drops, 7 2-drops, 6 3-drops, 4 4-drops, 3 5s and 1 6. Yeah. So I guess we're going to do 9 and 8. The idea, in theory, we should drop a bunch of 3-drops. I think I like my 3-drops. Right, I think maybe this is not a revelation of power deck. I saw someone use this very effectively on a freelance muscle, and he had 2 freelance muscles. One of them had a token, so the 4/4 one, he ordered it, so that one pumped up first to 9/9. Then the 5/5 one, of course, pumps up to 14/14 because it sees the 9/9, and then he cast Revelation of Power on it and gave it flying and lifelink and swung for 16 and gained 16 life points. So the power of this card definitely scales with how big your bodies are on the ground, whereas the Metamorphosis turns small weakly bodies into something worth blocking with. So I think we want the Metamorphosis. We're not so keen on Revelation of Power. I think we drop that one. So it means we're down to 6 2-drops, but they're all creatures. 12 3-drops. It's a bit wonky. The good news is we're only splashing white, definitely, so all the early stuff is black and blue. We need white for some of the later stuff. So yeah, Regulator, Obscura Charm, Obscura Interceptor, they're all really good. How about Dapper Shieldmate? Just wondering if we actually need that in the deck. What do we think? Well, we're thinking we might want another 2-drop here. And it might be Extract the Truth, because we've only got 6 2-drops. Maybe we cut the Shieldmate, put in Extract the Truth. And then at least we've got 7 2-drops. feels a little bit wrong to drop the Tainted Indulgence, but I think this, if I did go for the playing everything at instant speed deck, this is what you want in case, you know, if you've got a counter spell and they don't do anything, you do your card draw spell instead. Because we ended up, we've just got Obscura Interceptor. A few instants. Right, I think I'll call that end of part 1. And have a little break and think about it. So thanks for watching so far. And welcome back. So, I've made a few changes to the deck. I've decided I want to try out Security Bypass. So we're going to kind of invest in a creature in in making one big threat and getting it through. So to protect that creature, I'm going to try an offer you can't refuse to. So it's got the advantage it's very cheap. It's 1 blue, and it counters any non-creature spell. So it just has that drawback. It gives them 2 treasures. It helps them ramp out their threat. But I think we've got things like Extract the Truth, which can help sort of prepare the ground. We can see what's in store for us. Yeah, so it might be a good deck for Security Bypass. We will also. I've been racking my brains on a way to get another counter in the deck, another counter to put on a creature. So this gives access to Connive. I had the Psionic Snoop in the deck for a while, but I really wanted to drop this card because it's not very inspiring. I've kept Dapper Shieldmate, but we are trying to splash white mana, so we might struggle to cast this on turn 4. We've got 6 white mana sources, but I just think this card's a bit more aggressive than a Psionic Snoop, so I'm keeping that. I've dropped one of the Majestic Metamorphosis, so we're down to 4. I feel like 4 is probably enough, but we've got to also, have some creatures to cast it on. So we're on 14 creatures now. I wanted to keep Deal Gone Bad because it's a decent removal spell. It might do a good job against some targets, like taking out shielded creatures, which the Metamorphosis is less efficient at taking out. So there is a role for Deal Gone Bad here. Yeah, I considered Disdainful Stroke, which could counter the 5 mana removal spells, but it's a bit risky playing this main deck, I think. And yeah, we've cut even the score. I've decided, well, my opponent's very unlikely to draw 4 cards in a turn, so we're looking at getting 3 blue in a 3 color deck, and I think that's just too difficult to use, even though you can imagine it being a huge bomb if you can cast it, but yeah, it's probably not worth it. Oh yeah, the other big one, I've dropped Snooping Newsy because I realised it's basically just going to be a Grizzly Bear that mills me for 2. It's going to stay 2/2. There's no chance I'm going to get 5 mana values in the graveyard. I mean, we've now got a couple of 1-drops. We've literally got to get 1 of each, and a land. You know, now I'm convincing myself. I'm starting to convince myself maybe it's possible. Maybe it's possible. If we play Graveyard Shift, then we have another mana value. It's funny how, yeah, you play an offer you can't refuse, and suddenly you've got 2 1-drops, so that it does seem a bit more playable. I think I'm talking myself into it. So I think, do we drop the Dapper Shield Mate? That's the trouble, because that's the one we might not be able to cast on turn 4. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. Let's have Snooping Newsy in there. And then do we want to have Graveyard Shift? What do we drop for Graveyard Shift? Or is there just nothing good to bring back? Or do we just need the mana value 5? It's hard to drop something. I mean, do I want to drop another 4-drop? Drop deal gone bad for Graveyard Shift just to get another mana value? Doesn't seem great. We'll drop I don't want to drop another Majestic Metamorphosis. Okay, we'll keep the Newsy in there. It's a long shot. It's a big long shot to actually get that to flip and give it lifelink. But still, being a 2/2 creature can be quite helpful. So what did we do? We just dropped the Dapper Shield Mate because we're trying to not have too many white casting costs in the deck. Yeah. Okay. Let's go with that. I might change it. And let's just think positive thoughts. This is going to be another 7-win deck. Let's not do this deck down. Right. Okay, opening hand. Black mana. We've got the Storefront. We could get an island or a swamp. Or rather a plains is what I meant to say. We're going to play Cutthroat Contender on turn 1. So we're going to play Storefront probably turn 2. Got both our 1-drops in the opening hand. That was clever of me. So obviously we want to do something on turn 3. I think we go for an island unless we top deck an island, obviously. Okay, let's go for 2. Swing in. And we'll go ahead and get the island. Okay, Cutthroat Contender. We could swing in for 5. I'm going to play a Midnight Assassin. We do kind of want to draw a land. So we did draw a land. That's pretty cool. Okay, we'll swing in with both of these. And then we've got mana up for our combat trick. So that's a kill shot. We could offer you can't refuse on that, but we'll just take that on the chin. I'll play an Echo Inspector, so you can blow this up. Ooh, extract the truth. I mean, I'm going to discard that. Celebrity Fencer. Okie doke. Yeah, let's extract the truth now. He's got 4 mana here. He's got security bypass. That is a problem for us. He's got rooftop nuisance. We don't have many ways of dealing with the bypass. So Chaldea Strong Arm is going to pump this guy up quite a lot. So I think, yeah, we've got to get rid of the bypass and try and block here. That's going to 4-3 and then 6-5. So we've got the Midnight Assassin to block with, I suppose. He can also tap down my stuff. And we're just going to swing in with the Echo Inspector. So interesting, he's holding up mana. So that's sorcery, these are the 2 creatures. So he drew some kind of instant. Swing in with the Echo Inspector. So knockout blow does 4 damage. We should be able to Metamorphosis and get this to 5 toughness, right? Because it's got a counter on it. And I'll play a Brokers Veteran. And we'll see if he might have drawn another removal spell. But no, he's going for the Strong Arm. That's getting to 6-5, quite impressive. Do we need another land? Yes. I could actually cast 2 Metamorphosis. So, keep swinging in with a flyer. And the other guys will try and hold. Security bypass, nice, okay. He had another one. Ah, boy. So... I'm dead in 3 turns. Now, we know 2 of the cards in his hand. He could tap something down. He's discarded the land. Because I might have lethal here, depending on what he taps down. Yeah. Okay, over to my turn. Well, we can search for a swamp. Or an island. Get an extra life point, that could be quite important. So basically, what you're saying is, I've got 2 Metamorphosis. he's only got 1 white mana. If he lets both of these guys through, I win. Otherwise, I will kill the creature. I'll do 4 damage. And draw 2 cards. Okay. Okay. And I'm an idiot, aren't I? Because this gives flying. I had lethal there. So I'll hold that for next turn to give the veteran evasion. Clean up crew can gain 4 life. Right, that can get to 7, so he's still going to beat me in 2 turns. Can I do 10 damage? No, I think I'm dead. I think I blew it that turn. I literally had the win there. I've just got to read this card a bit better and realise it gives me flying. Okay, my turn. No, we didn't get it. Okay. We can do 8 damage. I suggest we Metamorphosis the veteran. That gives us 7 damage. And we'll draw a card. No. Well, we blew it. Not for the first time, but we blew it. It's 8 damage. Attack with everything. Skybridge Towers, and so. Interesting. Well, we got rid of the first security bypass, but he had the second one, and I had the chance to win, and I just missed it. Embarrassing. Not a good start. Still, the deck, it's an endorsement of the deck. The deck's good. It's just I need to be better. I need to read this Metamorphosis card and realise what it does. Okay. Good. Well, I'll remember now that it gives me flying. It's basically going to be 4 direct damage a lot of the time in these kinds of races. Okay, the storefront here can get me the planes. That's good. We're going to start on turn 3, but we've got perfect mana, so we keep this. We're on the draw, and he's got a quick start. Okay, Bant deck. Well, we'll try not to think about too much about that missed win, but we might finish 0-3 now. It will feel quite bad, but put it down to experience. Okay, yeah, it's quite a fast start. He's fixed his mana. He's got a couple of 1/1s. We'll go for Midnight Assassin. He has Broker's Ascendancy, okay. I can't blow it up with with Obscura Charm, unfortunately, it's one of the things it doesn't do. And the trouble is, I kill that, he can bring something back. Right, what's the best course of action here? I think next turn I can Court Official and do a 3-drop. I think we'll try and race him. we'll do Echo Inspector. Ooh, Celestial Regulator is very good. We want to put a counter on this, so we've got to actually lose one of these cards. Let's keep Obscura Charm. Metamorphosis is worth a card. But yeah, okay, let's drop a Metamorphosis, it's fine. We might not have time to play it. All we have to do is kill all of his creatures, and then we're fine. That's the new plan. Okay, he's got Celestial Regulator too. Nice, so he can tap down that guy, so I can't do anything. Oh, he's got Ligrella the Magpie as well. Why not? Why not have the 2 best banned cards? The banned tempo creatures. Okay. So my big play here, it's Corrupt Court Official, and then I can Obscura Charm Ligrella and yeah, just Court Official, make him lose the card. And we'll go next. Potentially we get to do something this turn, but okay, he's got nothing. Hold Ligrella back, yeah, piece of shit. I can't stand it. Okay, well we're going to kill it anyway. And trade off with your flyer. And we're still almost dead next turn. But we've got a token. So we tap down the Expendable Lackey. We'll Brokers Veteran as well. Oh my god. Yeah, I just realized I've got to Extract the Truth, which the hidden ability is target opponent's sacrifices an enchantment. Completely forgot about that. So he's gonna get yeah, 3/3, a 2/2 unblockable. Brokers Veteran, Celestial Regulator. So yeah, I've blown it again. I don't read my cards clearly. So yeah, that's an extra 2 power, unblockable power I've given him there. I think I have to do this trade. I can't just take 4 more damage. Pretty good trade for a civilian or a citizen. We'll put that on the Corrupt Court Official, so he can block twice. So we, yeah, at least we noticed it for the second turn, and he hasn't got any other enchantments. We can't block those, so we're taking 5. We take him down to 14. We'll cycle the Raffine's tower. So yeah, we are taking... He's got 3 extra power on the board because of missing that. But never mind. We're learning our cards here and what it what it says on them, I suppose. So I'm dead next turn to these fish. So basically, I'd have had another turn. I'd have only taken 3 damage, so I'd be on 6. So, yeah, in fact, I'd have 2 more... well, no, I'd be on 6. I'd go down to 3. Ah, yeah, then this guy would swing in with lifelink, you see, and that would buy me another turn. So, yeah, I think it's cost me 2 turns at least. But this can chomp block the lackey with lifelink and gain me 2 life and give me another turn. Okay, yeah, he's not... Right, good game. So yeah, the problem this deck was going to have was the unblockables. I definitely could have won game 1. This game I could have got 2 extra turns if I'd realised I could make him sacrifice his enchantment. Oh well. I went 7-2 yesterday, so I'm just, I'm coming down to earth with a bump. That's basically what's happening here. It's magic, I suppose. But yeah, you play a diamond player, and he's got, I think it was a turn, was it a turn 4 Brokers Ascendancy? It's going to be challenging. So, Brokers Hideout for the plains, Maestros Theater for the island, and then I do something on turn 3. So let's keep it. We actually have a Raffine's tower, which is pretty cool. If we wanted, we could cycle this later. But this gives us the most options on turn 2 if we do top deck something. Okay. I see what's going on here. Right. Illuminator Virtuoso. What are the chances I'll be able to blow that up, or I'll have some kind of protection spell? We've got Deal Gone Bad. That's quite a good removal spell. Okay, so this one can get me island or swamp. I think we'll get an island with this one. So my last time I faced one of these, I could have just killed it when he was tapped just after he played it. But I thought, no, I won't. It's not that big of a deal. So in fact, exactly the situation. And yeah, we want to do something this turn. The trouble is, Obscura Initiate is also a pain. Yeah, the thing that happened was this guy got, I think, a couple of tokens from the green creature, which could get blitzed out next turn. I could kill him now when he's tapped out. Or wait for him to do something and just make him pay. I'm going to use a... Okay, I didn't do anything. So, yeah, I had to think there. Pass to attackers. Pass to blockers. That gets lifelink. Okay. 1 green mana. What can you do for 1 green mana that protects your creature in this set? You can only do for the family. Right? There isn't the... Take that guy out. Okay, I think, yeah, we go for Skybridge Towers here. We could just have a 2/3 blocker. It's not the best Celestial Regulator in the world. I think it's better than trying to trade with a 2/2. Okay, so we're going to lose this guy to a combat trick, and I'm okay with that. It's the Metamorphosis, okay. That's fine. So we can deal gone bad this guy. He could do a shield, or he could slip out the back. That would be very bad. Okay, Brokers Hideout. Let's dig something out of the deck. Get another island out of the deck, I think. We could Extract the Truth and Broker's Veteran. And we only take 2. Okay, Freelance Muscle's pretty... Okay, he's got another Metamorphosis and a Kill Shot. Let's get rid of the Muscle. So, yeah, this counters Deal Gone Bad. Okay. The lifelink. Okay. Right. How about I play Obscura Initiate first? Because if this dies, I want this to get the shield. That's the reasoning. And I swing the veteran. If he wants to kill shot it, that's great. That is fantastic. I'm glad I did Extract the Truth. That Freelance Muscle was going to be incredibly difficult for me to deal with. So we can't block this. High-rise Swordjack, yeah. Okay, over to my turn. Interesting, very interesting. We actually hit a land. Doesn't mean we can deal Gone Bad. Okay, so I'm gonna... If I attack, it's very suspicious. That tells him exactly what I've got. Now, what I can do, I could deal Gone Bad the Swordjack, give this guy lifelink, swing in for 4. When his defenses are kind of down. And it gets rid of my expensive spell. Yeah, this might be the best time to do Deal Gone Bad. Seems a bit mad because, you know, this is the thing that's doing the damage and giving him life gain. Street Bruiser. He's got Kill Shot for my Omniscient. He's now got Bruiser to stop any ground attacks. So I'll play a Brokers Veteran. And we say go. We play around the Kill Shot. And the goal is here to just trade in the air with Majestic Metamorphosis, perhaps. So do this on a Broker's Veteran and block with it. Did he get something good in response? What was the top deck? So block like that. Some knockout blow. Okay. So that gets a shield. He top decked a knockout blow. Impressive. Because it can only block a... Okay, right. We've got 6. We want to get to 7 mana so we can do both of our spells if we need to. Obscura Initiate is swinging in. Is it getting lifelink? Okay, that's getting metamorphosized. That's fair enough. So he's going to trade that for a shield, basically. And we're okay with that. We lose a shield. We could kill the Backstreet Bruiser. But we still want to block his Initiate. So... shield is down. End turn. He's drawn another card. He's got the Rocks Pummeler. Okay. Well, that's going back to your hand. Okay, and he's got 1 mana. It could be a shield. I'm gonna Metamorphosis, the Interceptor. That gets to 5/5 and gives me lots of lifelink, which is pretty cool. Okay, we've got some expensive things to do, so I'm thinking I might play this land. Interceptor could trade with a bruiser, but that doesn't seem good when he's got a... Okay, let's activate that. Echo Inspector, let's go for it. Discard a card. Okay, another blocker on the ground that gives me shields is good, so we'll just have a 2/3 flyer, that's fine. So he's still got a kill shot there lurking. There's the Parmalat. But we're swinging in the air. Are we... So Broker's Veteran plus that is a total of 7 mana tapped. Or... yeah. I am confused. Yeah, okay. No. Play Broker's Veteran. We don't need to play this island. We're going to sack the towers for a card at end of his turn. Close game. He didn't attack. Interesting. Okay. Kill shot plus a couple of cards. He's looking for a card. Okay. Okay. I'll do the same. Midnight Assassin. Snooping Newsy with 4 out of 5. What are the 4? We've got 3, we've got land, we've got 2, we've got 4. Yeah. Need a 1 in there. Something is about to get blown up with kill shot. There's not much I can do about that. I'm going to swing in. Okay. We have another flyer. We have a Snooping Newsy. See if we mill the 1-drop. We did mill the 1-drop. That's amazing. We have a 3/3 lifelink. We'll play Midnight Assassin. And we'll hold the land. I think we've got a good defensive setup. It's just if he has a board sweeper, we're dead. Okay. Gain 4 life. Oh, security bypass. Yep. Okay, that probably just wins. Fair enough. This is getting through with a lot of damage. That is the problem. And then 6, 12, 6, 13. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's bad news for me. We want at least one blocking here. We're going to have 3 turns. It's about that simple, really, isn't it? We'll block that. Take 5. This goes back. Something with a shield. That's Obscura Interceptor. And we're drawing land. So it's not ideal. We're going to win in 7 turns if we do this. It's a bit too slow, but there you go. Do we want to play another land? Yes, I think I can play another land. We've got 7 lifelink on the board here. Remember, that's an enchantment, so if I do draw, let's see if we've had it already. Extract the truth we've already had. Okay, Corrupt Court Official. This might be a good move. Okay, he's going to lose a little flyer. I will attack with all my lifelinkers, I think. Like that. So I can maybe gain 7 life. We'll see what happens. That gets kill shotted. Fair enough. Trade off there. We gain 7 life. It's a tense game. See what he can top deck, I suppose. So he's back to winning in 3 turns. But I've got a problem that I've lost one of my flyers. Celestial Regulator, you say. Okay. I can actually get through with 8 damage to face here if I tap down his pummeler. Or we tap down the cleanup crew. And we go in with 5 damage. It's tempting because we gain 4 life, puts us on 15. We'll see if he, I mean, what was he top decked here? Okay, we're going to go with this attack, with these 2. We're not going to try and race out a load of damage. It's going to let them through. Again, some life. Yeah, let's Regulator. We'll keep the island in hand. Tap down a cleanup crew. End turn. Oh, he's got Ligrella. That's annoying. So that can take out Obscura Interceptor. It's a good top deck, isn't it? Keep running into Ligrella. Take out a flyer or the Obscura Interceptor. That's the choice. I would take out that because this is just racing him very effectively. Okay, right. He's taken out Regulator and Cleanup Crew. that's an interesting decision. Okay. The idea being that... What's the idea here? If he blocks Interceptor, he gets cleanup crew back. He can gain 4 life. It seems like a bizarre decision to me. But then I can tap down your Rocks Pummeler, right? So let's tap down the cleanup crew. Oh. Oh, I forgot about that. It gets to be huge. Okay, right. Play a Crooked Custodian and end the turn. Another creature, okay. So we're looking at doing some chump blocking, I think. We're definitely in the market for some chump blocking. We've got... Hey, Custodian could attack. Might have to trade off. Seems okay. Let's do that. He's got an 8/8 attacking next turn, which is a bit problematic. That's trading off. That's trading off. Okay. Let's play a land and say go. We've got 6 power on the board, so we can't quite kill him. What's he top decked? That bounces beat down. Okay, never mind. Okay, so Brokers... so this thing kills me so quickly. And I just chip away with Midnight Assassin, don't I? He top decks bounces beat down. Damn it. Okay, if I don't block him, I swing with everything. 4 damage, and he's dead next turn. So I have gained quite a lot of life points here. That's a good one. There isn't something that doubles his power, is there? I think that's in a different set. We did it! Oh my god, we ground out a victory. I avoided a mistake there. I thought, oh, I have to chump block this 8/8. No, I don't. I ignore it. I can take 8 damage, and I've got lethal in 2 turns. That should be a pretty... It took me a little while, but I figured it out. Right. Okay, maybe we stop the rot. Right, 6 wins in a row from here. Let's go. Let's go. Right. But yeah, Obscura Interceptor is definitely pretty cool. And I'm enjoying Majestic Metamorphosis, but everybody's using them. But that... His Legrella there, I guess, yeah, I don't read cards, do I? So his cleanup crew comes back as an 8/8. He did not want to take out my Celestial Regulator, because then it gets to tap him down again, right? He wants to take out my 4/2 with a shield. Then he takes out my shield. It's less life gain for me. Okay, so what do we have here? We've got blue cards we can't cast, but we've got Court Official into Midnight Assassin, so we've got 2 and 3. It's a bit disruptive for my opponent. I get to draw an extra card. I don't want to mulligan this. It's playable. we hope we draw a blue source. There are 10 in the deck. Trouble is, our card draw things are blue. Naturally. So I missed a win in game 1, but I think game 2 I made a mistake, but it was probably out of reach anyway. Well, we get another land, but it's a swamp. Okay, hello Scarab. Another 2-drop. Backstreet Bruiser, okay. And there's the blue mana, fantastic. Okay, we could Metamorphosis, or let's Midnight Assassin. Then well, let's see if he attacks. Okay, he's making a treasure. I'm guessing to prepare for next turn. Now, security bypass on the corrupt court official. What do we think there? Next turn, when we can back it up with Majestic Metamorphosis, I think. So this turn I'll play Cutthroat Contender. I'll hold up Metamorphosis mana. I think I can swing in with Midnight Assassin here. And the turn. So I'm guessing he was struggling. Oh, he's got his 4th land. Okay, he's okay now. He maybe just had nothing to do that turn. Let's see. I think we don't mind losing the corrupt court official. We will metamorphosize him. It's probably a bit excessive for killing a 1/1 flyer, but you know we want to draw cards, and we drew another one. Slip out the back. Okay, okay, reasonable. Okie doke. Over to my turn. I'm thinking we do just keep swinging in for 1 here. There is this possibility of security bypass, but we can keep playing out creatures, and that seems good to me. Bypass on the initiate is not too bad as well. It's not a high pressure situation here, so card draw spells are definitely good. Okay, Celebrity Fencer, and he's tapping out. It's a tap land. Do we trade? He's not going to come. He's not going to attack. Okay, my turn. Yeah, he saw this card on the top. Right. Obscura Storefront. We've got so much blue. We need another island desperately. I think we hold up Metamorphosis mana. He's tapped out. I think we can swing in like this. Could we have... Yes, we probably could have done. Now I think about it. Could have given him lifelink. Just have to count up your mana. We do have 5 available. Okay. Okay, Metamorphosis again on the Corrupt Court Official. If he's got another one, he will win this fight and kill the official. But that's fair dues, I think. Interesting he would concede to that. That's... You can come off it. Alright. So that's Majestic Metamorphosis getting its first concession there. Second time it's been played, right? Probably need to put the 5th one back in the deck. Okay, we can get a turn 2 Anuzi. We want to play a tap land on 1, but we can't search for a plains because then we can't play the Anuzi on 2. So we've got to... I think we want double blue because, as we've seen, we have a lot of blue spells. So tap land, get an island. 1. We actually, that's right, we upgraded our Nuzi a couple of games ago, which is pretty impressive. 2 more lands off the top. Hope that's not going to mean I don't get a 5th land. So, yeah, we've got to look for plains this turn. He has Strangle. Okay, fair enough. Well, we top decked plains. We can play a Regulator just as beat down. Doesn't seem great, but let's do it. Let's race him. Corrupt Court Official. Okay, let's drop... Do we want to drop that? We've actually hit 5 lands. What? I'm not sure if we need 5 lands. I do want an untapped land. And a Gold Hound as well. He's well up for this race. Okay, let's drop that and make this guy a bit bigger. Out of deal or no deal range, whatever it's called. He's got to find some more removal now. Oh, he's got a blocker. That's fine. He's going to use his Gold Hound. That's not the worst outcome. Okay. Swamp, and we have a very suspicious attack. Right decision. Play Obscura Initiate and end the turn. Whack on that guy. Yeah, you got him. Okay, going for the race. A brave man. Okay, we could cycle Raffine's Tower. And we can give this lifelink. he may as well chip in. And try and cycle that end of turn. Oh, he's got a big score. So, yeah, get rid of the 2-2. Try and find some answers. 3 mana up, 4 mana up. Okay, let's cycle this. Another creature. Cool. Okay. Okay, so this is my big trick. We'll deal gone bad. Do you have an answer to that? No, he didn't. Okay. Glad to see Orfeo and Cleanup Crew go past, but he's got... Okay, Rogue Pamela. Rocks Pamela. So, we swing in with these two, we give this guy lifelink. And we play another Initiate. One card left, lots and lots of mana. If it's Luxurious Libation, I might be in trouble. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9. He could do 15 damage, I believe. No blocks. He can draw a card, he's down to 5 mana. So the race, playing this guy on turn 3, that it seemed to work here. I mean, I'm assuming I've won here. Light him up, casualty 2, kill 2 guys. That's a very good shout. He still has 2 mana left. He's got something in response. No, he did it. Well, we made it to 50-50. I think. Was that? Yeah. We're number 3. Okay, nice. Yeah, Majestic Metamorphosis is pretty good. That's my conclusion here. It's definitely worth playing. Okay, we've got decent lands here. Let's look for an island with that one. We've got a 2-drop and the Metamorphosis. And I'm going first, right. Hey, turn 4 Obscura Interceptor sounds good to me. Crier. Skybridge Towers or Brokers Hideout. Okay, let's get extra blue mana with this one. And no attacks. I want to make sure I can cast Obscura Interceptor. I could have played the planes and had Metamorphosis mana. Oh. Okay. We can't... hang on. I've got to do no attacks. Right? Enter. Right. Can the brokers just target me at instant speed and kill me? They can bounce me with 4 mana. That would be unfortunate. Let's take a little risk here. Little risk. See if he's got something nasty. I'll take out the one that's killing me quicker. Darling of the masses. Okay. So what we could do is corrupt court official and still have mana up for the metamorphosis. We probably want to kill the Darling of the Masses here. Groundbreaker, okay. That's a citizen, you can equip the citizen. Okay. Oh, that's 4-2, I see. Okay. So, I think we kill Darling of the Masses. Because we can't let that just keep making citizens. He will gain 4 life. Now, 5 mana. We're sort of... Now, yeah, 5... We definitely don't need this Raffine's Tower. I think we're going to Metamorphosis. And cycle the tower. Okay, I think we'll do the Broker's Veteran again. Rock like that. Street Bruiser, okay. And a Courier's Briefcase. Okay, and that's going to get equipped. Okay, we'll cycle our Raffine's Tower. My feeling is we want to have 7 mana up so we can pretend we're going to do that again. He's got a 3/2. The Snooping Newsy's only a 2/2. Custodian might want to get untapped. 4 plus... yeah. I think play Custodian this turn. I think I want Obscura Interceptor available. Okay, Interceptor can get to 4/2 if I discard the Newsy and kill that citizen. That seems good. So, I think Brokers Veteran, trade there, you kill the citizen. And we'll protect our Interceptor. Oh, he's got a Rocco. Well, maybe I should have countered that, eh? It gets a 4 casting cost creature. So, well, I killed a citizen token, I guess. Voice of the Vermin, okay. Well, it looks like we're going to be digging a lot of land out of our deck at the moment. Maybe that's good. Swamp. Yeah, I'd rather do that before I draw a card off this. This attacks, makes something a 4/4. Like the... yeah, he's ahead on life here. That's a citizen. So that's going to be a 6/5. So I've got to be on the defensive here. I'm lower on life. And he's got the regulator, so he taps that down. Well, that's a pain. And that's a 4/4. Okie doke. Does that has trample? That's trample. I guess we want to take down the shield. I mean, we could double up on Rocco, but it just seems terrible. Storefront, dig more land out of the deck, so I have better draws. This is the principle, right? Okay, that's going to be a 4/4. Let's resolve that. I'll make this guy a 4/4 and block the flyer. Take 8. And we get a counter spell. Boom. Good draw. You're a 4-mana creature, you're a 3-mana creature. Ooh, what can I bring back tapped? It will be a Snooping Newsy, who isn't quite the full deal. We'll play this, the Towers. Okay. No attacks. End turn. We can counter target instant or sorcery, which might be important if he tries that again. Okay, so that guy is 4/4. He's a 3-mana creature. I'm going to try and destroy him. I might be doing this the wrong way around, you know. Now, if he has a pump spell, if he has 2 pump spells, that's an 8/7. But I've got a shield. I think the shield should stop it, and the lifelink should counteract it. So I'm going to try that. Just take 2. Game 4. It's going to draw a card. Okay. I could attack with both. He gets to trade off, though, with the Bruiser. Let's sacrifice this first. Okay, well, that's a good backup plan. Keep the life linker back. Swing in with the Custodian, see if you want to trade off. Oh, he's got his own version, fair enough. And we'll play Midnight Assassin. End turn. See, that's his first one, isn't it? I've had 3, I think. Feels like I've had 3. I've had 4. I think I discarded one, though. Oh, well, that's a good flyer. That can get through with some damage. Oh, I can tap him down, though. So he's going to get through with 3. Do we just want to trade off? No, I don't think so. I'm going to swing in like that, just for 1. Try and hold out. He's got 16 cards. Oh, I've got 11 cards left. That's not good. Anyway, this Groundbreaker is absolutely doing work. That's going to be a 5/5. That's a problem. That's a 5/4 flyer. So yeah, he's that drew him a card and that drew him a card, and that's just drawn him into some absolutely terrifying things. Yeah, that's going to be 7 points of trample damage. Well, this is a useful thing to have. Security bypass on my lifelink. Gain some life points. Discard a land. Get a Broker's Veteran out. Oh, security bypass on him, okay. 2 damage, 3 damage. Okay, it's 3. Yeah. Yeah, interesting situation. Yeah, I don't want to discard Deal Gone Bad, of course. He's on 14 cards and I'm on 8. This isn't gonna... All this conniving is not gonna be great. I'm tempted to attack with another flyer. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think the Celestial Regulator's got any good blocks. That's my. Well, don't do that. Then this can't. And that becomes blockable, of course. Drop the swamp. Okay, end turn. So my gamble is I'll let him draw before I deal gone bad, because this is his entire attack phase potentially. We don't want him having an alternative plan and target him. But he might have protection, we'll see. Yes, he's got the Metamorphosis. Never mind. And he's drawn another card. Well, he's down to 8 cards and I'm on 7. Okay. Yeah, that can be discarded. Trouble is I'm drawing too many cards. It's a bad idea. So yeah, pump up the servant. Nice. He's got 6 cards left. Yeah, I mean, this kills me in 2 turns, right? If I don't keep attacking with lifelink. Four cards to his 6 cards. Brokers Veteran could be discarded. What have we got that can actually kill that? We've only got Deal Gone Bad and Obscura Charm. So we have no outs left in the deck. My feeling is we attack like this. Give that guy lifelink. That at least takes us up to 10 life and we don't draw ourselves to death. Whoa, he has 4 colours. So he's going to attack with a 7/6 trample. Yeah, because he's down to 5 cards and I'm on 4. That's the reasoning. And I think I can't afford to attack with the Interceptor anymore, so I'm going to block like that and do 7 damage. He might have another answer, but I'm going to put shield on the Death Touch flyer. That seems good. Okay. That was an attack. Okay, my turn. Ooh, extract the truth. But we're still dying because we are going to run out of cards first. We've got to play Brokers Veteran. We can make him sacrifice the security bypass if it comes to it. But we want him to use it. It's kind of interesting situation. So we don't want to attack with anything. We need you to slip up and draw too many cards. That's the only possibility. Oh. Yeah, he has 2 tokens, so the Backstreet Bruiser can attack. Right, that thing has trample. Pass 2 blockers. Right, Regulator goes evens here. Okay, let's think this through. Maybe we want to take out a 3/3 flyer. Midnight Assassin takes him. I think we take 4 there. 6, 9. Yeah, it's looking like we take 4, 6, 9 damage. We'll give this guy lifelink. Oh, no, 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 no. You block there. You block there, please. Okay. That could block another point of damage if that goes there and give something a shield. Uh, 2, 5, 9. I think that's how it works. 3 blockers. We'll give Obscura Initiate lifelink. Oh, he deal combat damage, so he did draw another card. He's still got 1 card too many. Okay, Regulator. We don't have any there can't be a yeah. We don't have any tokens. We can't keep him tapped down. It's a 4/4 trample. He can't attack. Oh well, let's extract the truth. Let's see what you got there. Hold for ransom. Oh, he can't use that. He can't use that because that'll make him draw a card. Okay, so he's got a bounce spell. Brokers Veteran should sacrifice itself and block. Does it matter what my Regulator does? Regulator, go in for the attack. Why not? End turn. I won't play this Regulator. Gonna block like that. Okay. Voice of the Vermin, okay. Okay. Okay, 1 card left. Tap down Voice of the Vermin. Play Obscura Initiate. Attack. End the turn. It's an epic game, but we've lost, unfortunately. into the battlefield it connives, which is literally drawing a card. So that loses me the game. We can attack for 6 damage here. If I could make him draw a card somehow, that would be very clever of me. Okay, good game. Yep, should have gone for the trusty 45 card deck. I think we could have added 3 cards. Let's check that out. Yes, 1 more Metamorphosis, Dapper Shieldmate, maybe a Psionic Snoop, or a Graveyard Shift. So we got off to a bad start there. We lost the first 2 games, and I missed lethal in game 1. It's because I had 6 mana and I could have done double Majestic Metamorphosis on my 2 creatures and swung in for 8 damage. For some reason I thought, oh, it's better if I surprise him and he blocks and I kill his creature. And I thought, well, that'll be better than doing lethal damage. I didn't think that, but that's the first good move I saw, and I went with that. I didn't think I could actually win for some reason. But I think I made a mistake game 2, but I think that could have bought me a couple more turns if the game 2 was against Brokers Ascendancy, and the mistake was missing target opponent's sacrifices and enchantment on Extract the Truth, which I just drew. I already had my plan of playing a couple of creatures, and I kind of just did that automatically. And then I looked at Extract the Truth, and I went, oh, target opponent's sacrifices and enchantment. So that meant he made exotic pets, so he got to put an extra token on those, so there was an unblockable 3/3 and an unblockable 2/2 instead of a 2/2 and a 1/1. So yeah, would have been nice having 2 extra turns, but unblockable creatures are a problem for this deck. We only have Deal Gone Bad to kill things, and Obscura Charm. We can tap things down with Celestial Regulator. But other than that, we're relying on these combat tricks, Majestic Metamorphosis, to actually block things with flyers and kill them. So we've got a good look at Majestic Metamorphosis this run. It does seem quite good, and a lot of people are using it. Another good thing about this deck, we managed to get 6 lands for our mana fixing. My previous deck was very successful, and it also had 6 fixing lands. So that might be the you want to try and get 2 out of pack 1, 2, and then 2 per pack, ideally, I think. And it's not. I think 6 is probably about the right number. It's not too many tap lands that it's going to slow you down very often. And we've done the thing of mainly sticking to 2 colours and having the 3rd as a splash colour. So we're just splashing white in this one. It's mostly blue and black. So we made a little bit of a comeback there. We got back to 50-50. And we had a very close game 6 there. My opponent was very aware of how many cards were left in the deck, obviously, there. And as soon as I stopped attacking with my lifelink my security bypass life linker, he did as well, because he knew it could come down to card draws. But yeah, that was quite an entertaining one. Okay, pretty sure I've added this to decks. Let's just do it again. Claim the prize. Yep, 300 gems, a booster, pretty decent. I've got enough gold for 2 more of these. I think I might very well do that. Anyway, I think that's been a video. Thanks for watching.